Hello everyone, welcome back to Excelsior Academy. Myself Dr. Ruby Singh. So we were discussing about the crop production and management from class 8 standard CBSE syllabus. So in the last class we have discussed about I have asked about one question like who is the father of green, white, yellow, blue, golden revolution. So to answer this video has been made and it is also to give you more information about the revolutions which are still being taking place in India. So who is father of green revolution? What is green revolution? Green revolution, also called third agricultural revolution. Now it's very interesting to understand all this. See, the thing is that the word green revolution came because it is related to agriculture. हम अभी crop production management सीख रहे हैं, तो इसलिए ये इससे related है. So green revolution because it is related to the agriculture field. And कैसे इस green revolution ने Indian इकोनॉमी बढ़ाई, इंडियन फार्मर्स की हेल्प की, इवन पॉपुलेशन की हेल्प की. देयर वाज अ टाइम व्हेन देयर वाज नो फूड available to sustain the entire population of India and as well as in the world also. So here is the father of green revolution. So worldwide it was the Dr. Norman Borlaug who actually started doing the plant breeding together. इसका मतलब क्या, आप एक दो अच्छी वैरायटी फाइंड आउट करते हैं जिसमें यील्ड ज्यादा होता है, फर्टिलाइजर्स कम लगते हैं, पेस्ट कम लगते हैं, आप दो वैरायटी को लेते हैं, आप उन दोनों वैरायटी को ब्रीड करते हैं, तो इससे क्या होगा, एक आपको हाइब्रिड वैरायटी मिलती है. एंड यूजिंग chemical fertilizers, water irrigation properly, and also utilizing new techniques to do agriculture, we actually came with the green revolution in the world. Now there was a time in 1961 when डॉक्टर एम एस स्वामीनाथन जो इंडिया के थे, उन्होंने पता किया कि जब 1961 में इंडिया की हालत बहुत बुरी थी, इन ऑर्डर टू इम्प्रूव इट्स कंडीशन, एम एस स्वामीनाथन ने नॉर्मन बोरलॉग को इनवाइट किया कि वो इंडिया आए. फिर वहां जाके आफ्टर कमिंग बैक टू इंडिया, उन्होंने पंजाब को टेस्टिंग सेंटर बनाया विद द परमिशन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर. Now, क्यों पंजाब? Because Punjab is a main state of wheat crop production, right? So आज भी सबसे ज्यादा खेती बाड़ी आपके पंजाब स्टेट में होती है. So उसमें फिर से क्या किया गया? We have selected good varieties of wheat and rice. जहाँ पे छोटे varieties लिए गए. छोटे इसका मतलब जैसे कि there are few fields जहाँ पे आपके wheat बहुत ऊपर तक जाते हैं, यानी कि उनकी हाइट बहुत होती है, मगर number of wheat grain is less. And there is a wild variety where वो बहुत छोटे रहते हैं मगर नंबर ज्यादा होता है. सो व्हाट यू वांट, हमें यहाँ पे चाहिए कि एक अच्छी वैरायटी मिले. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ नॉर्मन बोरलॉग, इंडिया में पंजाब में विद द हेल्प ऑफ गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर, दीज टू वे क्रॉस. ठीक है, तो इससे क्या हुआ, एक अच्छी वैरायटी हमारे सामने है. सिमिलरली इन द केस ऑफ राइस ऑल्सो. सो इंडिया में भी उसके बाद केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स, वाटर इरिगेशन जो फैसिलिटीज थी उसको अच्छी की गई. सिर्फ बारिश पे डिपेंड होके हम खेती बाड़ी नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो वहां पे पूरे प्रॉपर चैनल्स बनाए गए, वाटर सप्लाई होने लग गया एंड नए नए टेक्निक अपनाने लगे. पहले पूरी खेती बाड़ी हाथों से की जाती थी, इसके बाद धीरे धीरे ट्रैक्टर्स आए, उन्होंने सारे इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स लाना शुरू किए, जिससे क्या हो गया, लार्ज स्केल पे आप ज्यादा उत्पादन कर सकते हैं. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन, वेयर फादर ऑफ ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन इज basically the Norman Borlaug, and Indian father of green revolution is M.S. Swaminathan. Right, now let's move on to the next. Yeah, coming to the white revolution. Sorry for this. Yes, so इन व्हाइट रेवोल्यूशन ऑल्सो, नाम से ही गेस हो जाना चाहिए कि जब ग्रीन एग्रीकल्चर से था तो व्हाइट किससे होगा. सो व्हाइट इज रिलेटेड विद द मिल्क लार्ज स्केल प्रोडक्शन. सो इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ऑपरेशन फ्लड. ना क्यों इसको ऑपरेशन फ्लड बोला गया? बिकॉज एक टाइम था जहां पे इंडिया में दूध की मात्रा बहुत कम थी. हर एक इंसान को, हर एक बच्चे को दूध की पहुंच नहीं हो पा रही थी. सो दिस ऑपरेशन वाज स्टार्टेड ऑन 13th January 1970 बाय डॉक्टर वर्गीस कुरियन. ही वाज Gerlite and he studied in IIT Chennai तब तो मद्रास था, and then he got transferred to Gujarat. He was basically an engineer. वहां पे उसने कंडीशन देखी एंड अंडरस्टैंड किया कि कैसे दूध की उत्पादन हम बढ़ा सकते हैं. So he is responsible for making transform India from a milk deficient nation into the world's largest milk producer. कैसे नए ब्रीड्स लाए गए, कंट्रोल करना सीखा कि पूरे दूध एक जगह पे इकट्ठा किया जाए, उसको प्रोसेस किया जाए एंड फिर पैकेट वाइज बना के या स्मॉल स्मॉल कंटेनर्स बना के ऑल ओवर इंडिया डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया जाए. सो इट वाज बिकॉज ऑफ डॉक्टर वर्गीस कुरियन दैट वी हैव अमूल. So Amul stands for Anand Milk Union Limited, which is at Anand in Gujarat. So हमने हमेशा ad देखे अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया. It's actually an Indian product. So we should be always buying the Indian product. And salute to Dr. Varghese Kurian कि इन्होंने इतना अच्छा मिल्क मार्केट इंडिया में लाया एंड काफी लोगों को रोजगार मिली. ठीक है. Yes. So moving to the next. So we have completed green revolution and white revolution. Now going to the next is the blue revolution. It was also called as Neel Kranti Mission in India, which started in 1985 in 1900. So what was the main objective over here? So we have seen agriculture, we have seen now white revolution also. This was to develop, manage and promote fisheries in order to double the farmers' income. So this was all we were talking about the North Indian part, right? Now we were talking about the South Indian part. So over here, Dr. Hiral Chaudhary, he is the pioneer in this field. He also started developing varieties and how to protect these fish so that the income of the farmers can be increased. So along with the cultivation field work, they also have the fisheries. So it's not only the fish, it can be prawns, crabs, etc. The aquaculture part was also started and established. So now we can see that it's not only few family can eat one or two fishes. Now in the market, it is huge. So whoever wants, it can be supplied throughout the world. Next is the yellow revolution. So yellow color से ही हमें guess हो जाना चाहिए किस बारे में हो रहा है. So it is about the production of oil which we eat. So it was launched in 1986, in 1987 to increase the production of edible oil, जो हम खाते हैं, especially mustard and the sesame seeds. So Sam Pitroda is known as the father of yellow revolution in India. So यहाँ पे कौन-कौन से ऐसी seeds हो गए जिससे हम तेल निकाल के खा सकते हैं? So those are groundnut, mustard, soybean. This is sunflower. Sorry for the mistake. Sesame, niger, linseed, castor. So all these oils were targeted in order to improve its variety and yield so that it can fulfill the requirement of the growing population. So now who is the father of yellow revolution? It is the Sam Pitroda. Okay. Now the last in the question, it was about the golden revolution and it started in 1991 and continued till 2003. Now, this golden revolution is related to the production of honey and horticulture. So in the first video, we have discussed what is horticulture. It is dealing with the and promoting, maintaining for the production of vegetables, right? And the flowers. And here it is the production of honey. So we know how flowers and honey are related. So you have got honeybees. In the nature, they take the nectar from the flowers. All kind of variety of flowers are there. They take the nectar from there. They make the honey in their honeycomb, and from there we get the our honey. So it's not like always we depend on the nature source of honeycomb. Nowadays, in order to produce more honey, we have established and made artificial honeycomb. So where all these honeybees can come, get the nectar from the garden, where so many varieties and beautiful flowers are there. They can take the nectar from there. They can come back to the honeycomb, which is established by the people over here, the workers, and then after a few days, the honey can be extracted. So Nirpak Tutej is considered to be the father of golden revolution in India. So this was all about the father of revolutions which have taken place in India. There are many other revolutions like pink, red. Red was in order to increase the production of tomatoes. And similarly, many are there, not only in the field of agriculture, but also in the steel and industries. So overall, this revolution just meant for the betterment and to improve the quality life of the people who are living in India. So with this, I would like to stop this video, this topic, and in the next topic we'll continue the rest part of the crop protection and management, in which we are going to discuss what are the different steps taken by the farmer to start a farming or to start a cultivations. So different steps, as we have known also, that you need to keep your field ready, you need to have the instruments, you need to have your seeds ready, water ready, everything, and all this should happen in the perfect climate. So that we'll discuss in the next class. Till then, thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe and press the bell button. And if any queries are there, my email ID is over there. You can ask me any questions related to science and maths. Till then, take care. Bye.